everyone, my name is Cyber Prime. Bet that surprised you. And I am hosting today's episode of Da Boys in Da Pod. And as usual, I am joined by fellow boys. Unfortunately, we do not have every member of Da Boys here today, but I am very happy to be joined by Sir David Kivo.
Yep. Hello.
And the royal, illustrious Bachelor Turtle Guy.
Way to expose his fucking personal life.
Why always Lalo forbidden?
Who is lagging like a goddamn trooper? Because...
Do you want me to translate what he just said?
I would like you to translate. I would like you to be
He said, why am I always the last loaf of bread?
Okay, well you have a double kind of name, so it kind of makes it's more satisfying to say like and to finish with a double name, because sometimes I like to finish with your full legal name, which is the Turtle Guy T.G without the second dot, and that's just it's more satisfying to end it on. But this is a podcast with new episodes every Friday, so long as we remember. Where we talk about... No, I'm just explaining what this podcast is for anyone that happened to accidentally pop in. We talk about random fun stuff. We come up with ideas. We use our imaginations, and we talk about problems, issues, fun things. We keep it lighthearted, and we just have a good time.
This is trash too.
This is not trash too, gentlemen. What's your small talk?
You can't skip my... Where's the small talk? Where is my jiggle?
He just said, what is your small talk? I'm not doing fashion report today. I actually refuse. I hate this fucking segment.
It was... That's going to come out really laggy, but I can still tell what he was saying. For anyone that's wondering, by the way, Turtle Guy is lagging like a goddamn submarine stranded in a desert because he is currently trying to upload and share a piece of footage for a future Cyber Prime video that he meant to send earlier, but he had to take a little nap. He had to take a little snooze. He had to recharge.
How you victimize me?
But I do get that in all fairness. As soon as I come home from every day at work, I literally just collapse. But I could upload it before I hit the snooze button on my brain circuits. But anyway, he's doing God's work. He's doing a good job. But you know what else is doing good? Talk. Small talk in specific. So, gentlemen, what is it? What do we have? What has been happening in your lives as of late?
I got accosted in a McDonald's last week. I meant to actually say this in the last episode we recorded, but I forgot.
Are you okay?
Like verbally abused. Yeah, which was kind of wacky. So me and my boys, my gang, we're not a gang, but like, you know, we're not my YouTube boys, my other boys, my IRL boys, even though I know you all in real life, that's not really relevant. We were sitting in McDonald's and this guy came up and initially was just kind of talking normally. He's like, you know, how you know, what's up, you guys on the drink last night, that kind of nonsense. And we were like, yeah, okay, whatever, bro. And then he like went into the bathroom and he changed for some reason. I don't know what that was all about. And then he started circling around. No, before that, actually, we were sitting next to the fire hydrants, or the fire extinguishers. Fire hydrants, why would they have that in McDonald's? And he just, like, squats next to it and starts, like, phlegming next to me, like hocking up a loogie next to me. I'm like, okay, that's strange. And he gets up and leaves. Disgusting. I was like, that's strange. Anyway, then, like, I thought he just left. It turns out he comes back, like, 5-10 minutes later with his phone to his ear. Now, it was... to give off the appearance that he was in fact on a phone call. He was not in fact on a phone call. He was had a YouTube video on to his ear. Okay, so he was like pretending.
What the hell?
So he circles past us and he says, yeah, I can see them now. They're just a table full of 4. And then he said a word I'm not going to repeat, but it starts with an F and it's a slur. So
that's not
fill in
good.
the blanks there. And I was like, ooh, what a thing to hear. Jeez Louise, huh? So then he circled around, and by the time he came back around, he'd completely dropped the phone gimmick, and just pointed directly at me for some reason. I guess I looked the most like the chosen slur, and he was like, "See you." You fucking, he said it again, and he's like, "You're dead. You're mincemeat. I'm gonna kill you. I don't even bother trying to call the police because you're dead. I will destroy you. I will fucking kill you." And I'm like, "What are you saying fuck me for?"
It sounds
And
like
then he took his hat off and he's like, "Let me show you my face." And then I was like, "Well, I could see it anyway. I don't know.
What?
The hat was not exactly obscuring your identity, so I'm not really sure what that move was all about." And then he was like, "Fuck you."
That might have criminalized you more if you were to press charges for anything he was about to do.
So anyway, that was my, like, this was all like 10 o'clock in the morning. We were enjoying McDonald's breakfast. And, yeah.
Wait, what happened? Is that all he got his hat and then
He
left?
just left. Yeah, he just left then.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm very...
like way more like.
I'm very...
Oh, I was like, this guy's gonna punch me in the face.
Well, I'm just so
This guy's
confused
going
as
to
to
punch
why
me in the face.
why he did the YouTube video thing. That's a lot.
It was just like his there was a lot of like going on, and I was like, well, that's an interesting little wrinkle into your verbal assault, isn't it?
It's like he's trying to use a fear tactic.
Why was he pretending?
Well, I think that's why he like crouched and phlegmed next to me as well. I think that was also like a fear. Like in hindsight, I think
was
that
he
was an
staring at
intimidation
you
factor.
while he did that, or was he just like
He
pretending?
kind of was like looking at the fire extinguishers, but like side-eyed me. That's like interesting. I'm also really curious why I was his chosen target. Like, what did I do
Were you the
specifically, like,
closest?
other than look like? Not really. I mean, like, we were all like up against the wall. Like, I had my, I don't know. It was weird. But yeah, he really hated me for some reason. Well, yeah, I think that's why I don't know. Maybe I just looked like beat upable, which maybe I am. I don't know. But yeah, then he left, and I was like, okay, that was a weird morning. I don't know.
Did any of the staff come out to like intervene, or like?
No, the funniest part about it was as he's giving me the verbal breakdown, I just hear in the background, "Order number 42," and I was like, okay.
Was that your order, or did
see.
he walk over, take it, and leave?
No, I mean, this is just some, and I'm just like, well, this is so. It was good to know that if he attacks me, I'm going to die because
Yeah, they wouldn't have cared.
McDonald's don't fucking care. Clearly,
Did I tell?
no one
I
else
did see-
cares. Everyone
I
else
did
is just
see
watching
one
on.
time that someone
So-
was really mean to McDonald's, and then they ended up. I don't know if someone did something to the food, but they gave the person like they replaced the food. Like,
David,
again,
can you
Oh,
translate?
forbid.
and then it like.
Someone replaced someone's food in a McDonald's. Yeah, fucking cancel the upload, brother.
Guys, it's time.
Oh,
Oh, that's unfortunate. Can you turn off the laptop then, by any chance?
yeah.
But did I? I can't remember. I probably did. I feel like I definitely did. Did I ever tell the story of how me and Hoover were nearly the victims of aggression inside a McDonald's chain?
What is going on with McDonald's? Like,
It's
why
always
is
McDonald's.
like
I don't
Fight
know.
Club?
I don't
Nobody
know.
attracts the weirdos.
When me and Hoover, unlike yours, that was at like at 10 o'clock in the day.
KFC.
Or in the morning. Me and Hoover went to one at like 11 o'clock at night, which may have been our first mistake. But we were just doing
Yeah, that's
some.
true. That was on
some-
you at that point.
We were doing some music. So I had a big, massive. I had like one of my bigger saxophones on my back,
No, it's
so I
pronounced
looked
Big
like.
Mac.
I had one of my bigger saxophones on my back, so I looked like Norman Reedus in Death Stranding. I was walking around, and Hoover had his instrument by his side. And as we were sitting down, we decided to sit down, and do you know, like the kind of countery kind of seats that were looking out at the glass window?
Yeah, yeah.
We decided to sit out on one of them, and we were like, oh, let's just look at the night sky. It'll be romantic like that. And then as we kept staring, we seen a shadow emerging from the hedges. It was like
Shadow?
Batman. Essentially. So this man just appeared out of the bush that was to the side of the car park. There probably was a housing estate from behind there, but I have not actually confirmed that. And he strode all the way into McDonald's, and then he went in the door. I didn't think anything of it. Neither did Hoover. We were just eating. And then he just started walking around the building, just not ordering, not doing anything, just walking around in circles. And then every time he'd come over to our half of like the building, he would just start eyeing me and Hoover, like properly like staring at us and our food, and more importantly the instruments. And I I would do stuff that would not be in my character or my nature in order to defend my instruments. My musical instruments are mine own. But either way,
Sound like a very
luckily,
angry surgeon.
luckily,
My instruments.
luckily, it didn't have to come to that. But he kept walking around. He kept circling, and then all of a sudden, one of the staff came out and was like, "Hello, sir. Are you okay? Did you order food?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm waiting." And then they asked him for his food order number, and he was like, "Oh, I didn't get no order. I'm just waiting." And then they asked him to leave. And then he said, "No, I'm waiting for my food." And then they asked him to leave again. And then he just grabbed all the newspapers off of the wall and threw them on the floor and said that he had a right to wait and that he was getting his food. And then he said I think he shouted that he was going to steal one of the iPads, which was like like the kiddie ones that like they tie into the table. And then he tried to go to the bathroom, and then the staff stood in front of the bathroom, and then he started yelling, and then me and Hoover just picked up our food and left. So we don't actually know what happened to that guy, but we just nodded at each other. We had a silent agreement that this was not the perfect time for a Happy Meal. It would probably result in a melancholy meal if we stayed at the establishment. So we decided to vamoose, as they say. And that is the story of us getting kind of into we were witnessing an interaction.
Those run-ins in a while.
Did you?
Okay, in a while.
Have
So
you ever
Turtle
been
Guy,
accosted
tell
in
us.
a McDonald's? That sigh.
I can't really remember one of those kind of weird actions was the one we all had in Manchester. I can't think of any.
That wasn't a
more.
McDonald's.
Like,
Think
I know
about
that
McDonald's.
wasn't a McDonald's.
Think about that scumbag, the Hamburglar. How come he's just allowed to hang out with them all? He's a
I was
fucking
gonna say the
criminal.
last time I was in a McDonald's was with David, but I tell a lie.
When the fuck was I in a McDonald's with you?
Last year, me and you were going to see a show, Happy Meal.
Oh yeah, this grown adult ordered a Happy Meal across from me. What a fucking
Well,
scumbag.
I didn't feel like eating much, but I felt like the contents of a Happy Meal.
You just wanted the toy. Don't fucking fib me, motherfucker.
I got a Toad Monster Truck.
So
It was
yes.
milk cardboard. I wanted food and toy, and there's nothing that can give me both of those.
So you did want the toy.
I wanted the
Okay.
toy and the food.
Admit it.
God,
Did it
Okay,
work?
I'm just hearing like
Turtle Guy, is your laptop still on?
it's off. It's goddamn problem.
I have not a clue what he's saying.
I think it might be on Cyber's end because I couldn't
no, it's
understand it
definitely on
perfectly.
me. It's definitely on my end, but I just don't know why I can hear
Yeah,
David
well, that's good that
perfectly
you're
and not Turtle
recording.
Guy. But right, okay. So does anyone have any other small talk other than
I got
other than
nothing.
McDonald's?
This talk?
Baseball talk. What the
Baseball
fuck
talk? You want to talk about baseball?
talking about?
You want to talk about baseball? Turtle Guy, tell us everything you know about baseball straight away. You're a fan of baseball? Tell us everything.
Innings. The Knicks.
Innings. You got a picture, you got a putter, you got a
No,
big man,
no, it's
you got
not a
a
photography
foreman,
course. It's
you
a
got
fucking
football,
baseball game.
football. Super Bowl's on tonight.
That's
yeah,
football.
go
Also,
the,
way to
go-
date the
go
episode, you
Popes.
Yeah, that's
scumbag.
not.
Go Popes.
Oh,
You say
man.
go
which
popes?
football
You're thinking of the
action?
Catholic Church, my friend.
What?
Did you say go popes? What did you say?
Isotope.
Go
I don't know.
isotopes. What are you fucking... The isotopes? What are you talking about? What?
Made of a
Please set the fucking
I have no
topic.
idea.
This
Okay,
guy's making
so,
me want to kill myself.
Today's topic is more interactive of a topic than usual. I am going to be
For yourself, motherfucker. I made superhero
Fucking
ideas.
laugh.
That's about as interactive as it gets.
I am going to be the businessman. I am going to be the bank. I have the money. I have the funds that you desperately need. I am going to give you multiple everyday problems that require solutions. And I want you,
Modern
gentlemen...
problems require modern solutions.
Exactly.
Too bad I'm from the year 1946. My solution? Machine guns.
I want you to pitch me your own solutions to these ideas. I'll give you like a minute or two to think of them. So my first...
I have a solution.
I haven't even given you the
problem, you
question.
fuck.
I am the solution to all problems.
I don't know, Turtle Guy. Don't
Same
finish that
solution,
thought.
but-
I do not want Turtle Guy to discuss his solutions. I want you to
Turtle Guy's
come
the
up with your
wrong person
pitches.
to have on this.
So I realize this now. Welcome to Pitch Me or Pitch
He's gonna
Please.
say, I'm just gonna jerk off on everyone or some shit like that.
No.
I'm not gonna do
He's gonna say,
that.
I'm gonna just
Give me
pound
your
my meat.
solution.
No, let's stop. This is either going to be called Pitch Me or Pitch Please. So the first.
Pitch perfect.
No, that's a
Alright,
bad
I'm
joke.
leaving. Bye,
It's a bad
guys.
joke,
Yeah.
David.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay, so the
father
first.
of all bad jokes.
Oh, high five. I
At
love
least
that.
I've spawned something. What has Turtle Guy spawned but a dead
Did you
audio
just say you
series?
have like a son? What does that mean?
No,
At least I've spawned
what-
something.
yeah, I'm the father of bad jokes.
Yeah.
I tried. Okay. Anyway, the first problem that I want you guys to solve is
If you
what
say
happens.
trash, I genuinely am leaving this fucking episode. I will genuinely leave it. If you
I
say
know.
like
Okay.
fix
Before
bins, I'm
before
going.
before this episode, I may or may not have joked about doing a sequel to Trash to redeem it. But no, this is not a Trash 2. Don't worry. This is a genuine problem that. This problem is a problem that many people face throughout their lives, and I feel like specific. Actually, I'm curious if either of you have ever actually been in this situation. I don't know if I have been.
Cure
But-
depression.
The first problem is you're on the toilet. It's locked.
Oh fuck! Now you're speaking my language.
You're after unloading all of your excrement into the bowl. It's very satisfying. You feel lighter. It's great. It was stinky, but you know it had to be done. You reach over for the. There's no toilet paper. What do? I need solutions. I need something that people can carry with them for every single scenario like this that can solve the issue when there's no toilet paper in the public toilet that they're in. Gentlemen, you have 2 minutes to come up with your idea. You should narrate it
already got
as you
one.
try and come up with it. Oh, wow, really?
I've already got one.
Oh, goddamn. Okay, Turtle Guy, do you have a solution or do you want David to go first and you can think about it? David will
well, I'm
also
going
need to
first.
translate this, I realize. But, okay,
I am
David, you
going
can go
first.
first.
I've got 2 words for you, buddy. 2
Okay.
words that sound
me.
like 4 words.
I can count
Wet
that high.
wipe, underwear.
Oh, ooh. Oh, no, stingy. Stingy, if I'm thinking. Carry
Stingy?
on. I am thinking.
Stingy? Have you ever? What are you using like hydrochloric acid-based wet wipes or something? What do you mean stingy?
This is a funny story.
you-
When I was young.
You're thinking of like an antibacterial one. I'm talking about like a baby wipe.
Alright, okay. That makes way more sense. But when I was. I should not be telling you this story. But when I was young, like 4 or 3, like really young, there was no toilet paper in a room. My cousins and my auntie was like, "Oh, just use these," and she handed me like a surface wipe.
Oh my god,
and
your auntie tried to fucking kill you. I think
Hey, it
that's
worked.
insane.
So,
What do you mean it worked? Did you die?
no, I'm alive, and I was polite. So like, it wasn't the end of the world. I wouldn't recommend it though. I don't remember anything, but maybe it's been scarred out of my brain. I could still to this day point out the brand, but that's the only thing I remember. But anyway, give me your solutions.
I just said wet wipe underwear.
Explain
so
how
the
it
part
works.
that's your
Explain.
ass. So it's like a normal pair of like Fruit of the Looms, but the ass part you can peel back a little layer, and it's like a wet wipe. So you pull up your panties, not your panties, your underwear, and it like wet wipes it, so it kind of absorbs some of the shittiness.
Oh,
Hold on.
but then you'd have to
Lemon
walk
scented.
around in that, wouldn't you?
City.
Yeah, but I mean you kind of dug your own grave
How?
because you shit yourself. That's
No,
on you.
You're not shitting yourself. You
Alright.
shot in a toilet, but then there's no toilet roll.
Oh, well then. Well, wet wipe underwear. I mean, it still works.
I mean, it does. You just have to go around without any briefs on, I guess, for the rest of the day. But that does work. Honestly, that does sound work.
No, it's built in.
It's built in.
It's built into you. Wait, the way I'm imagining this is that you take off the boxers.
No,
And then you wipe, and then use that as...
no. Nay, friends, nay. The seat part, like where your ass is, that has a little like sheet, and you can peel that off, and then underneath is like a wet wipe built into the underwear. So when you pull up the underwear, it goes up your ass crack, and then like absorbs all the shit.
That's okay. That's considerably worse.
I think it's a good idea.
I don't think so.
I mean, like these are the things we have. Like, you know, it's not ideal. I mean, it's never going to be ideal. You'd rather a good poo
Yeah.
wipe, post wipe poo. Yeah. So
Okay,
you
I've
know,
heard enough. I've heard enough. Thank you for
haven't heard
pitching your
gun
your
to hear.
object. So
So,
Turtle Guy,
before I
along
give
with the
my
help of a
answer,
translator.
Can I ask some contest?
I didn't ask jack shit, motherfucker. You just fucking pitch your idea, and that's that.
Okay, we'll see. I might not
son of a
answer them.
bitch.
Okay, fine. Do I have a phone? Am I in a public bathroom or am I in my own bathroom?
A public bathroom, and sure, we can say a phone, because I think nearly everyone would have a phone going to the toilet.
That's my personal butler.
So are you providing a service of butlers?
Just the one butler. He will burst into rooms and not look because he's classically he will have touch with his teeth. I don't know what to do.
David, translate this man. I can't hear a fucking word he's saying.
I don't really know what the fuck he's talking about, to be honest with you. He has a butler for some reason. How did you come into the possession of a butler?
The only thing that I heard was
I
that.
hired him for this exact situation on speed dial.
No,
Yeah,
he's
but
not.
no,
you don't
you're-
exist. You don't have a butler. This is ridiculous. It's like mine
this-
is disgusting, but at least it works.
This isn't for you personally, Turtle Guy.
The guy that I hire. You hire this gentleman if you enter into the situation. He would be like an Uber but for poop.
But you said it
pooper.
was just one. It's not like a business of butlers. It's one man whose job is to frantically drive all across the city every day to wipe someone's ass.
And he's classically trained.
He's classically
He's
trained.
not gonna like.
Well, he's not an actor. He's wiping your poopy bum bum.
Yes, but there's a level of respect and authority.
There is absolutely no respect to having you bent over bare ass in front of me and telling me to fucking wipe. That is about as far from respect as anyone can get. Alright? You're shit-covered little dumper, and you telling me get wiping Bartholomew or whatever the fuck
Do
your
they get
butler's
tips?
called. There's
Does he get like
no, they
ratings?
get fucking dingleberries in the eyeball. That's what they get. They get pink eye and disappointment. That's what they fucking get. They don't get paid.
Okay, I think from the
You can't-
No,
description.
can I ask a question? Are you specifically pitching an app that works like Uber, or are you saying your solution would be for you to call your personal butler?
Because this should be for everyone, not just you.
Like, I pitched a product.
The poop man then.
That
Oh,
sounds
just the
horrifying.
poop man. What do you mean, just the poop
A
man?
poop hybrid crawls out of the toilet after you.
I have a question for you guys, actually, just while we're on the topic of poop.
Oh no, this isn't leaving a mark part
Okay.
please.
Every time you shit,
No,
Your
okay,
shit
no,
comes to
no,
life.
no. That's a
Okay.
leaving your mark part 3 kind of question.
No,
I am going
this
to
is
make
like a would
decision.
you rather question.
No, leave
you
that
can't bring
for-
up shit and then
leave
not
that-
let me finish this question.
I am. I'm
no,
the
no,
host.
This is
I am
this
the
is
host.
a tease.
Hey,
this
David,
is a tease. This is
David,
Thanos at the end of the
David,
Avengers,
this
alright?
is you. You can set
This
this
is
up for the
Thanos at
next
the end of
leaving
the
your mark.
Avengers.
So, with that in mind,
Alright, so no. So this is
having
something
the
you don't
butler,
answer the
having
question.
the butler
They have to wait.
break
They have
in
to
the-
wait. They have to wait for making Mark Part 3 to hear the answer to your question. But I will ask the question now. Every time you shit, your shit comes alive and it's the same size as you. You have to fight it. If you win, you get 10 grand. Do you do it? Yes or no? Okay, continue. Sorry.
Okay, well, if there is a leaving your mark part 3, it's going to be hosted by David now. But anyway, I think my decision will go, rather unfortunately, with the wet wipe boxers, because the idea
Look, it's
of...
not ideal. It's not ideal.
It's far from
I
ideal.
don't want to do it. No one wants to do it, but it's just for those unfortunate situations where things happen.
It's better
Okay.
that than someone who quote-unquote bursts in the door to wipe your ass. Because what if he's got a lot on the day? What if he's
What a
if he's got a
fucking-
quota and he has
What
to
a
rush
fucking
it?
degrading job that is.
His work done and he would be paid well.
I'd rather fucking... No, I'll tell you, work is what you say for somebody who's like pumping gas in New Jersey. Work does not apply to a grown man wiping another grown man's ass. apropos of nothing. It's different if you're like a social worker in like an old folks home and you have to do it. Alright? We're talking about a classically trained butler here, whatever the fuck that means. Going into a public or potentially private bathroom. You, the shitty, has to stand from the porcelain throne and unlock the door for this classically trained man.
No, he said he
and then
bursts
you have to
in.
bend down.
No, he bursts in.
So he carries around a battering ram with him. Is that one of his tools?
Or a C4. He just blows open the door.
So he has to breach and clear before wiping your little tush.
Breach and clear before he removes the smear. Oh, right.
Christ
I
alive.
actually kind of like that tagline.
That's one of the
though.
worst things you've ever said.
Okay,
Not
next.
what you said. The Turtle Guy's pitch is genuinely abhorrent. That
My
is
next-
genuinely fucking abhorrent.
Here's my
I'm
next
sick.
problem for you, gentlemen. Okay, you're in a. You need to go. You're coming out of the toilet.
Why is this? Are you sure this is not making it Mario Kart 3? You keep talking about shitting and pissing. If part 3 is come, I'm turning the podcast off.
I meant to say you need to go shopping, and my brain just stopped. My
Okay.
brain was like, "Oh, there's not enough storage for that word."
The brain and the piss.
So you need to go shopping. You're in your car, you're driving around, you're in the car park, and you're like, oh, there's a lot of cars here. I'm sure there'll be some in the next row. You drive around, oh, there's no cars, spaces free here. I guess I'll go around to the other one. You keep driving, oh, there's no car spaces here. Turns out every single space in this entire car park has been filled. You need to park your car here, so you can't say just invest in a bike. You need to park your car. But there's no free spaces. I want you to come up with a solution for this problem. That can be used anywhere.
I've already
not
got
just
one.
supermarkets. Like even if
I've
you're
already
driving down
got
the road. Really? Turtle Guy, do you have one?
Yeah, I've got one. And this will actually...
Okay, we'll get
no,
Turtle Guy go
first
first.
this time.
Yeah.
But mine will aid in traffic and everything. If he
Oh,
says
wow.
anything, he's
Is
gonna...
software device
Butler.
that you will carry in your car. And in this situation, you simply... You don't park your car. You park
Wait
your
a
car for a
minute.
minute. You leave it running.
I know what this is.
You don't know what this is. You get this square device, and it will
It's a C4.
transform around the other car, building
Oh,
a
right.
platform, raising the other car. It will fall, goddammit!
I thought you were
That's
gonna.
fucking
I thought you were gonna say a brick, and then you just throw it in the car and then move the car.
Yeah, it's a brick. Fuck it. My idea was this really nice thing that would lift the other car up, but yeah, it's a brick.
No,
I
but-
go to the supermarket, I get Brinkle. Move your fucking car!
You just threatened people.
That's my signature move, motherfucker.
Oh, wait, okay, no, we'll go with your actual one. As funny as the brick is, how do let's say the people get out of the supermarket before you, which is likely considering they're already parked, and they see their car levitating like 5 feet in the air above them. How do they get into the car? Or is that not for
They
you to
don't.
worry about?
Drogo doesn't give a fuck. He's
Yeah,
a selfish lover.
probably- Again, they'd have to wait on me. I'm not gonna be that long.
Well, what if you? Okay, I'm not sure. What's the name? What's the name for this device?
The lifter upper.
For fuck's sake. The lifter upper from the same company that brought you the poop man. Okay, good to know. All right,
Scooper.
David, do you have a pitch for me, please?
Yeah. Mine is actually kind of similar to Turtle Guys, but like the opposite.
Really?
Have you ever
Oh,
seen
God.
Inspector Gadget?
Yes, a long time ago.
Oh.
So here's how it would work. You would have to go and get your car modified slightly. But what it would do is underneath the wheels, or like the part where your wheels attach to your car, it would add basically like a telescopic device to each wheel. So if you see, oh, there's no spots. So what you do is you just drive behind the car, and then you hit a button on your dash, and then you go, and then your car is like real tall, and then you just
Sound
drive
effects are quite
over.
appealing.
So like it kind of widens your wheels a little bit, so you just squeeze in onto the white lines, and you're above the car, and then you just use a rope ladder to descend.
A
Just
rope
go and do
ladder?
your shopping. Yeah, well, whatever, you know, all your money went into the modification, so you can only really afford a rope ladder, you know.
But
So yeah,
okay, so wacky races is basically what I'm thinking.
yeah,
here.
basically, yeah, you go down to Dick Dastardly's mechanic shop, and then you just get your car modified, basically.
Okay.
You can pay extra, you can get Muttley in your car as well, and he just goes.
I do like that
That's
it's
not
really
what we
technical. That's the Skinwalker Muttley. But that was, I do like how it's so technical, but then it's just a rope ladder that you made at home. Just like, that
Yeah,
you
you
throw
have to,
up.
to make it yourself.
Oh, okay. The thing is, Turtle Guy's actually, no joking, if not the brick one, the levitating one, he didn't say he could turn it off, so that's a slight disadvantage, but it does have a lot of other uses that could be found. If like if you wanted to raise a container, or if you wanted to raise a person, could they stand on this cube, or does it only work on vehicles?
Oh, you just put it under them and push the button and then...
Okay, wait, how fast does it go?
It goes at a very normal speed.
That doesn't make me feel any better. Right, I think with this one, I am going to go... As dangerous as it would be to accidentally activate it while you're in the middle of driving on a motorway coming up to a sign, I think I will go with David's again. Because...
Actually, that was the other thing I meant to say, because you can actually use it while driving. So if you're like stuck in traffic, you
That's
can just
so
hit the button
dangerous.
and then just drive over everybody.
But if you go around a hard bend... Yeah, if you go into a tunnel or a hard bend, you're just gone. It's like... There's
Well,
no...
no, you mean you would collapse the car before going into the tunnel, and it's adjustable, so you can just like go just above cars, but just below the tunnel.
But
know.
what? Just below the tunnel, so your head is just scraping off the top.
Well, I'm not asking you to drive a fucking convertible. I mean, you know.
Okay, okay. I think I get David.
And
I think I'm giving it to David.
mine apparently was too...
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, mine can be dangerous, but that's like saying like a car is dangerous. It depends who's behind the wheel.
I guess so. You would have to have presumably a whole new form of training for such a vehicle,
Nah.
because they could reach new heights. But
Yeah.
I think...
Well, I mean, I think you'd have to at least get like the same qualifications you use to use like a cherry picker. I think that's fair.
Okay, that makes
The
sense.
next one, I'm just gonna play them. I'm not gonna do anything of it.
Oh, you've been playing smart up until now. Okay, that's interesting that you think that.
Okay, my next problem. My next problem. You go to your favorite coffee shop. You get your favorite coffee. But then you need to get home. But you want to keep your drink until you get home, because all of your cup holders are filled with weird cubes that levitate your car. I need you to come up with a solution that will actively keep your coffee cup warm no matter where you go. It's a very simple problem. It's potentially a problem that already has a solution, but I want it to be steaming. I don't want it to be lukewarm. I want this to be steaming, if not hotter, by the time that you get to your destination.
Wait, it has to be warm? You have to keep, so I'm trying to keep it warm. I'm not looking for a place to put my cup.
No,
Which
no,
one?
this is
Why?
something that I want you to warm up your coffee.
Yeah, it's a thermos.
No, but I want Okay, I was trying to think of like something to make it even warmer, but fuck it, we'll go with a different one then. Okay, you are You're walking down the road. Everything's going well. It's a pretty nice day. You're able to relax. You're just having a good time. And then all of a sudden you see that friendly neighbor. That friendly guy with a smile on his face. He's so annoying. He keeps talking to you and waving at you every day. Every day he greets you and hopes you have a lovely day. He's got something else going on. He's probably you don't know. There's something too good to be true about him. So I want you to come up with the solution of how to politely, and the emphasis on politely and humanely, avoid small talk
I'm asking
with someone.
politely.
I am asking politely. How would you? What product or service could you provide to politely and humanely avoid small talk at any given situation?
I've got the solution right here.
Oh wow, David, do you have anything?
I actually don't have anything at the moment, so let's let Turtle go ahead.
Turtle guys,
Alright,
look,
so you're
it's time
gonna
for you to
need
shell shock
two
the
items.
audience.
So you're going to need a handbag of soap.
You are pitching the product. You're not asking for people to gather items. You are pitching the product that you are selling.
This is the product. Hold on, let me finish. My product is and then bind the product. So it's a clear, see-through kind of handbag carrier bag, and it's important that it's the right size and dimensions. And the other brick. Combining these, you have my anti-protocol. Right.
Wait, okay, no. Remember, it had to be politely, yes? What do you intend to use your brick and see-through handbag for?
You put the brick in the see-through hand. Make sure that the see-through hand is kind of pretty within eye line of your purse, obviously. And there you go. Problem solved. No one's gonna be talking to you.
Will that not just raise questions about why you're carrying a brick around with you? Turtle guy, I want to give you a point to make it close, but it doesn't. You're not making it easy on yourself. Well, Turtle Guy is basically, as far as I can tell, is to threaten someone with a brick. Is basically what I think is happening.
There's no threatening. Where is the threatening?
But what do you intend to do? This is going to cause questions. If you're walking around openly carrying a brick, I feel like people would actually ask, what the hell are you doing? Where did you get that brick? Did you steal the brick? Hello? Am I in the void? What is going on?
I'm just flummoxed.
Yeah, okay, well, that's Turtle Guy's idea. David, do you have any idea, or will we have to forfeit and give a point to Turtle Guy?
I haven't threatened anyone. It's see-through bag.
So, specifically, like, my question is this specifically from getting from your house, from the car to your house and back again? Like, that's the period of time when you're trying to avoid.
If you want to make it that specific, you can, because that was the example. Or it can be used anywhere. It's up to you. Turtle Guys, I feel like could be used anywhere.
Mine is very specific to that.
Oh, go for it then. Go for it.
A tunnel, a subterranean lair. So basically, what you do is you have to park in a very specific spot every time, and then you basically line your driver's side of your car above this little kind of like Ninja Turtles like manhole cover thing. Press a button. Not the extendor button. Right, you need the two different colors. So you hit the blue button, and then your fucking car like turns into a water slide. Basically, you just drop into your tunnel, and then you just walk through, and then you climb a ladder, and you're just in your kitchen, and you just didn't have to see the cunt at all. Fantastic stuff. That's a winner. That's a fucking winner.
But what if someone parks in the space before you can get there?
Well, no, because it's your home. What do you mean?
Yeah, but let's say you're parking on the street. Let's say you're living in a terraced house.
Oh, well then, yeah, machine gun.
Oh, well, that's violence. I feel like that breaks the rules somewhat. Machine guns aren't really polite, are they? Or humane.
Shooting the machine gun. It's the implication of the machine gun, right? It's like, what can I do with this? What can this little rascal do with a machine gun if you try and talk to him? Huh?
Yeah, but that's the same as the brick. I feel like, unfortunately, I have to give this point again to David, because David's number one sounds kind of fun, but
yeah, it's been fun at the end of the day as well.
You also your service would not only have to require providing building of the tunnel, but also augmentation of your vehicle.
Yeah, but that's like it's the same way like people get solar panels in their house. It's just a modification to your house.
Yeah, but you'd also have to get it done for the car as well, or else you'd slam your head into the under chassis of the car.
Yeah.
That's not. I guess it's supporting your other business. Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Well, so far,
Dick Dastardly's is a booming business, all right, and he's tying in with like Ghostbusters technology into your fucking house, like Batman '66 type shit.
So far, David is actually winning an awful lot. I have another problem to throw your way, gentlemen.
Go for it.
Can I do this? Can I
go for it?
Can I throw?
Go for it. Go for it.
My next problem that I feel like we've all experienced at some point in our lives. Is you sit down, you want to watch TV, you got a nice bicky in hand, you got a nice cup of tea, cup of coffee, cup of beer, cup of joe, whatever you want, you've got it there. But then you realize, where's the goddamn TV remote? I want you to come up with a solution to reliably find the seemingly fucking multiversal traveling TV remote that always disappears from my house and I have no idea where it goes. I want you to find a way to find your TV remote. Specifically your television remote. Reliably at every single given situation.
Right.
That is the problem I'm putting forth.
I've got one.
I think Turtle Guy...
And this might be my most normal one yet.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I guess you have to go because Turtle Guy is gone.
You can get this product. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it on most electronic stores. Just little like kind of like little tag thing, right? It's got like double-sided tape on the back. You just put that onto your remote, and then you download an app on your phone. You put in a little number. So then every time you lose your remote, you just open the app. You hit the button on your app, and then you just hear like boom, 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 boom. It's like calling your remote. basically.
Actually, sounds useful.
You know,
That is
Listen.
that is the first
it's like the most normal
pitch
one
that
we've pitched.
actually
I think.
could have
Yeah.
that could work.
It's like that's like you'd see on a video on Instagram. It's like Amazon products that are really good that you can buy.
That you should look at today.
I have two
Yeah.
solutions.
Ooh, okay.
Okay,
Give
go
me
for
your
it.
solution.
I
Slightly
think
breaking the rules.
issue
Try.
is that you've lost your remote, but
My
not
television remote.
anymore with Turtle Guy's latest upgrade. Surgically attached remote to body.
Okay, frightening image. Frightening image.
Oh, help us not the
Not like
butler
You're
that
not
does
gonna lose it if it's part of you.
it.
Other problem is, wait, no, just to make sure that I'm correct. David, yours was a little sticker or something and had a noise?
Yeah, like a little tag that you put onto it, and you can use it
Okay,
like an extra app on your phone.
Mine would be you put a little magnet on the remote, and then you get an industrial magnet. Problems.
And then you
Yeah.
you get an industrial magnet that scrambles all of the technology in your house.
You essentially EMP'd your own home.
Yeah. He just watched that one episode of Breaking Bad with the giant magnet, and he's like, okay, this is definitely what I'm doing, and then didn't realize why they were using the giant magnet, so just sort of like,
Yeah, what's Breaking Bad without the sound? They make candy, right?
What the fuck? With the visuals alone, you would definitely. Never mind. Oh man. Right.
how do I taste blue?
Okay. I guess David's again, just because it actually
I'm
sounds
just
like it would
fucking
work.
Screaming ahead.
Four.
of me.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
this is-
4-0.
How? Okay.
Turtle guy surgically putting your remote at the very least, you can only have one direction outside of your skin at the one time. So where the fuck you changing the batteries on that thing?
Losing.
What?
Things to
David, can you translate, please?
He says he thinks he's taking the pictures too literal.
Ah, okay, right. Well, David didn't, which is a
Another-
perfectly usable object.
I'm just not a fucking idiot. Remember earlier when he said, "Oh, I'm gonna play it dumb." I'm so curious what he meant by that.
No, screw you. I had to be silent, but no more. The brick was a good idea. I never threatened anyone with the brick. It's just a brick. It's a deterrent. It's like having a nuke, but not using a nuke. I'm not threatening.
Turtle Guy is in
Having
his
it
own
all.
miniature Cold War with his neighbor.
They're both just slowly, like they have two windows facing each other, and they're both slowly placing more and more bricks and within view shot of the window, so they're seeing their brick collection is growing on either side. Oh
It's true.
man. Well, at least if aliens come, they'll be well defended. But okay,
I forgot. I did have small talk. I'm gonna remind that for the next time we do an episode.
how did aliens
Okay.
remind you of that? Did you? Oh, anyway, okay.
Aliens, the Cold War.
And
Actually.
I think my last pitch for this episode, gentlemen, or maybe we'll get a second one. And did I just hear a phone sound effect? Is someone watching YouTube? Turtle Guy, did I just hear you put your
No,
phone
that's
down?
just me that I went ooh.
Turtle Guy, you have to pay attention. This is why your
Only
companies
an
are going under. You're not paying attention. You're looking at. Do you need one of the the YouTube shorts, like Subway Surfers things at the bottom of your screen, or the GTA stunt races? Right. Okay. I a joke. I
I'm ready.
apologize.
You have my full
I
attention.
am genuinely sorry, Turtle Guy. Okay, my next thing is there's a lot of trash in your house. I want you to come up with a solution to fix it.
God damn it! I'm fucking leaving.
Your
There's a lot of
trash
to
bucket
your house.
is genuinely getting full. It's getting stinky. It's getting overflowing. I want you to pitch a reusable. That is my one limitation. It has to be reusable. It can't be a one and done thing that you have to throw out. A reusable product or service to remove all the trash and waste from your home. Preferably in a cheap way.
And incinerate. And burn the trash.
Oh my god, you really are Charlie from Sunny.
So let me know when you
Okay,
have
no, I'll
an
think
idea.
of something more.
So the trash. Just imagine a little Buzz Lightyear trash tin trash
I got it!
thing filled with trash.
Turtle Guy's got it.
Turtle Guy's got
Are
it. Turtle Guy, you can go first.
familiar with the Pixar film Up.
Oh, that is not the Pixar
I
film that I
would
thought you
tie
were going
helium
with.
balloons to my trash.
Oh my god, that is
I'm
horrifying.
free.
That is horrifying. What if an entire city subscribed to this service and then they look up and their sky is just filled with floating garbage bags that are just going to be leaking garbage juice all over the city instead of rain? Ugh. That's horrifying. That's genuinely disgusting. You'd have destroyed the local atmosphere. They'd have to add like a whole new weather section. Ugh.
No.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting. How do
I'd
you
make
direct
sure
the
that
trash?
when they get near to the garbage center, I'd shoot the moon.
How the fuck do you direct them to the garbage center, turtle guy? How does that work?
I hope that the wind is right. Check the winds.
So you can only take out the garbage when the wind is flowing in a very specific direction.
Yeah.
What if that direction doesn't come out like once every 4 months? Your room's gonna be filled with trash.
Okay, fine. I changed the balloons out for drones then.
Oh, there you go. That's more manageable.
Uh-huh.
Really fucking noisy, but more manageable. There'd be a constant of like 30 drones carrying like diapers above your head at every given moment. What would be the name of this product or service?
Poop.
Why'd you
Trash away.
Trash away. Okay, trash away I kind of like. David, do you have a solution to this trash problem?
Probably just like a catapult. You know, throw it into my neighbours.
Oh no!
Because it's already canon. It's already canon that I don't like my neighbour.
This is supposed to be for everyone to use. Oh,
Yeah,
I
well,
have
maybe
another thing.
most people don't like their neighbours, so.
So it's just a catapult. Can you change like the angle, or is it always set permanently to your neighbor's house?
Well, yeah, you have to get it installed at a specific angle. And...
Ah, but would that not cause any legal ramifications? No.
Well, no, because we're an LLC. We're an LLC. Sorry, we're an
What evidence are
LLC.
they gonna have? Eh?
We're like an official company, so you can't really.
Yeah, but
sue me.
is that not still a weapon?
No.
Nope.
Not unless you use it as one.
But if you throw it into your neighbor's house, I'm sure that would cause at least some form of harassment.
No.
No,
'Cause I'm an LLC.
An LLC does not make
again,
you.
he barely know you live there. You got the tunnel going.
Yeah, true. As far as he's concerned, it's like, where's all this trash coming from? I've also built giant walls.
He just thinks he's next to a supervillain lair, and he's just.
What the fuck is going on? I like there's a car that comes and goes, but I never. I think I live next to a trash ghost of some kind.
So wait, does he see you through the window, and then he just sees you like just drop out of the
He
driver's
sees
seat?
this. He sees this car that like pulls into the driveway, and it's on like stilts, and then it drops rapidly. He shits his pants, but he's wearing his fucking wet wipe underwear, so he doesn't really matter. And then he sees like no one get out of the car, but he notices the car is empty. So he's like, "What the fuck's going on?" And then he goes out and he's like, "I just need some fresh air, man. I'm gonna go into my backyard." He walks out with a mojito, and then he just sees a fucking like he hears like boom, and then he just looks up and he sees like trash bags flying and smashing into his backyard.
I mean, if you throw out trash, eventually probably kill them.
Only
That
by
is
him.
true.
And that's on him.
Well,
He knows that trash is coming over. He sees where it usually lands. It's on him.
Weirdly, I think for this one I might actually go with the drone system from Turtle Guy.
Yeah, well, his.
It would cause an awful lot of
Vindication!
pollution, and like if you didn't attach the bin bags properly, it would just be dropping trash all over the city, which is not good. But if it was refined, I feel like that actually could be an effective strategy in the future. But gentlemen, I lied. I have one more topic. I have one more problem that I need you to pitch me solutions for.
This one's for all the donuts, all the pastries.
No, it's fucking not, you motherfucker. You lost. Don't try and fucking change the game.
Win.
It's 4-1 right now. We could do a double for nothing, but that still wouldn't help. We could end up with the only way Turtle Guy could win is if we do is it a quadruple or a pentuple for nothing.
No idea. I'm not good with numbers.
Let's go with pentuple or nothing. So Turtle Guy can either end this 5-4 or David can either end this 21. So
Okay.
let's.
I'm like the Undertaker.
Yeah. Okay, my solution is you're lying back, you're reclining, you're after having a hard day's work, and you just
I
want
can't do
something
that
to
no more.
relax. What does that mean?
You know what damn well what it means. We recorded a podcast on the fucking floor. So, viewers, for context, we recorded an episode. I lied back up chair afterwards, celebrating a job well done. The chair then cracked at both ends, and I ended up on the floor. And what did I get from my dear friend Cyber Prime?
To be fair, that happened to me one time
I
as
said,
well.
were you okay?
That happened to me.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you at the time my chair like crumbled under me?
No.
I was so I was between chairs at the time. It was an old like kitchen chair I was using, and I kind of leaned back in it. And next thing, like there was like a square around the bottom of it that was like attached to all the legs, and that just like fell. Like one of the legs just went in under me, so I fell at like an angle backwards. And I was like, "What the fuck? Why am I looking at my ceiling all of a sudden?" That was like the most. Yeah, so I'm right there with you, Turd. I guess what? I got no fucking sympathy that day either. I'll tell you how much.
I said, were you
Yeah,
okay? I did
Yeah,
laugh
same
after it
with
went like, ugh.
Then immediately texted into the boys chat. I just heard the sequel to the story that we've said on the
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you told me to do that, Turtle Guy. Anyway,
and then you sent a picture.
Yeah, I did give you my blessing. Thank God we actually we were on it. I'm annoyed that we didn't get it on.
Yeah, that would have
David,
been
translate.
fucking stellar. He wanted it on recording. That would have been absolutely stellar if there was recording of it.
honestly, David probably deserves to win this episode by now because he's doing an excellent translation job for the most part. So anyway,
that's
my
unfair.
last problem. You're lying back, or you're sitting back, or you're lying on the floor, and you just need some relaxation. But all of us here in the Boys in the Pod, we're a fan of podcasts. Funny, you wouldn't have guessed that, would you?
don't know what that
It's a
is.
big
What is that?
surprise. Yeah, I know. But we love podcasts.
What's a pod? What is that? What's a podcast?
It's where they grow sound and then they release it in pods, like peas in the pod, and then it goes into your ears.
Oh my
and
god, are
hear
you
it.
talking about like pod people, like Invasion of the Body Snatchers? What the fuck is your
I have
problem?
no idea what that is. Okay,
You're
so
sick, man.
what this is that you're thinking
What it
back.
is, guys? Oh,
You want to listen to
Here's
your
what it
favorite
is.
podcast, but then, oh no, you realize that the podcast hasn't uploaded. I want you to give me a solution to finding a podcast. Or basically, what I want you to do is I want you to give me a solution that anyone can do to bring back a podcast that has stopped. And I'm going to give you 2 minutes.
okay.
Wait,
Here's what I'm thinking.
David,
Here's what I'm
translate,
thinking.
because I couldn't fucking.
No,
hear
suck
it.
my dick.
What?
Here's my idea.
Turtle Guy has to do this without any context.
Here's my idea.
Wait,
I'll just
before-
say my idea,
Yeah, and then Turtle Guy
and
can
you
try
can
it.
pick up context clues.
Okay.
I would create an AI algorithm. I would pay someone else to create an AI algorithm, because I fucking don't know how to do it, in which you input all the episodes of the podcast that have been released up until that point. And then what you can do is you can say it's a podcast about the Fast and the Furious franchise, and you both hosts died in a tragic meteorite accident, so they're never going to get around to reviewing Fast 10 Your Seatbelts, the 10th installment in the Fast and the Furious franchise that I think already actually came out. So you're like, okay, I need to hear these two talk about it, but unfortunately they are dead. But you've already uploaded all the previous episodes of them talking about all the Fast and Furious movies, including the spin-off Hobbs and Shaw, a Fast and Furious story.
Yeah.
So they have that.
Death might not be the issue. Just to be
They have that.
Christmas.
They have that data, and then you upload the plot synopsis of the new Fast and Furious movie. And what it does is it basically takes that recording and it basically just makes an AI of the new episode based on their opinions of the previous films. You can kind of put together what they're going to think of the new one, and it also uses their voices in an AI way, the same way Star Wars shows do it. And yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You
Interesting.
can AI new episodes, and it works for anything. We could upload all these episodes in, and then you would just get like AI episodes of me just berating Turtle Guy. Do you guys ever hear of AI Seinfeld?
Yeah,
Where,
I
like,
have
they had
heard of
an
that. That's
AI
wild.
of like new episodes running, but it broke. I think recently. I think it like ran itself into a corner that it's like stuck on
yeah,
like a loop
and
of
I think
one thing.
Twitch cancelled it as well, or that might
Yeah.
have happened beforehand.
So that's all.
Interesting.
Anyway, so
Interesting.
that's mine. I
I
would
will have
pay
to think
someone to
about
make
that.
an AI.
Turtle Guy,
Very
Hmm.
sophisticated stuff.
I
Obviously.
will. Okay, I'm gonna say straight off the bat, I have an idea. It might be too similar to David, so immediately stop me if it is.
Stop me if you've heard this one before.
Turtle
What
Guy,
I
do you
would
know the
do,
problem that we're
don't
solving?
even. So, from my context clues, is that make a podcast without making a podcast effort.
No.
Not exactly.
Here's my solution. I've just taken the poll out there.
What the fuck was that? Hang on, David,
Do
translate.
I don't
where
even
you
know,
get
man.
popular. Then spend 4 weeks in a distant bunker, recording every single word and letter of the alphabet.
Do you think that
every
would only
number,
take 4
every
weeks?
sound.
Are you on crack rock cocaine or something?
You will lock yourself in a bunker in the snowy tundra, and every word in the dictionary, every pronunciation, and then unleash it into the world and let them make their own podcast. You might get cancelled for the things that they would constrict you to say.
That would take like
but
less than an hour.
You are
Oh yeah,
giving away
they'd have
your
me saying
speech.
slurs within 5 minutes.
There you go. Problem solved.
Well, okay. So does that involve the person who's making the podcast, Turtle Guy?
Hmm?
Is this a solution for the person making the podcast?
Yeah. You
Okay.
don't have to make the podcast no more. We'll just make the. You're basically giving them teach a man to fish. He'll never come. Teach a man to make his own turtle talks. They'll never annoy you again.
Well,
I would
you hit
use
it
it to
right
make
on
an
the
episode.
head there, Turtle Guy, because I was trying to find this solution for a problem that me and David and Hoover kind of have been experiencing. We want more turtle talks, and I'm getting to the point where I'm giving up. This is my final reference to the
Giving
beloved
up.
audio series, and I wanted to
Do
know
a
how
new
it could be
turtle
done.
Talk. What more do you
So,
want?
Turtle,
I give you one new turtle talk.
you've recorded like 17.
You've recorded so many. There's ones that we recorded like before I left the country, I'm sure.
There's ones that we've referenced on this pod that have not seen the light and day.
Higher or lower will never come out. will it?
Higher or lower
You
being
drew
the
the
biggest
art for
one.
higher or lower, you
I've
son of a
been
bitch.
busy, goddamn you.
Just give it to me.
I have offered.
Just upload the audio.
Me?
raw. Who
Okay, it's
gives a
been
shit?
that long that me and David have made a turtle talk that has not
Yeah.
yet seen the light of day either.
Where's the footage for that?
Where's the footage for all the other ones, you
bro?
fucking...
I have the footage. I can upload the footage right
Give me
now.
the footage.
I'll send you the
All
footage.
right then.
I'll send you the footage.
Good.
I'll send you the footage.
Good.
Good.
Waiting for it.
I'm glad.
Send him the footage.
Good.
He won't do anything when he gets it, though.
He just has to draw the picture. I thought, or me and you will draw the picture or something.
I
Anyway.
actually thought that was the plan. I thought
Oh,
the
yeah,
idea
we
was
should
that
do
draw
that.
each other.
We should do the draw. Yeah, we should do that. Okay, well, to win that specific one, I'm going to give the point to David because the topic was a solution for people who were listening to the podcast, not for the podcaster. But that was Turtle Guy's lag that was causing that to.
So I won. So it's 20 to 1.
It's 20 to 1. Yeah.
20.
Turtle Guy went from a
Oh, wait,
4-1.
no. Hang on, you're fooled. You forgot something. This isn't distractible. We don't points. This isn't a game.
No, it's not. It's not a. What the fuck? Where did you bring that up in the fucking last episode, Turtle Guy? This was just a fun idea. This doesn't dictate who's
Shut
host.
up.
This doesn't dictate anything. It only has just shown Turtle Guy's favoritism once again. But I think David wins this, and you can find him at David Kibble on his channel, which is linked below.
You're fucking bad.
Yeah, you can find the loser, but also a great guy, Turtle Guy. My voice cracked. The Turtle Guy on his
My
channel.
host, I'm just gonna host a real shit.
You should. I think that would be funny, but we would still find a way. The boys always find a way to piss Turtle Guy off. And I have been Cyber. You can find me on YouTube if you want. But either way, there's new episodes of this every Friday. You can give us a like, give us a 5 stars, give us anything else, a follow, a subscribe, whatever you are doing with your podcasts. You can support us, and we really appreciate it. But anyway, thank you all so much for listening. I think this is going to be the end of today's episode. I hope you have an awesome day. And goodbye.
Goodbye, goodbye.
We can never have an episode where the host just like actually ends it. There's
I
always
mean, I would have allowed it.
there's
to
always
happen,
something. There's always got to be the singing. There's always got to be the joke.
Listen,
There's always got to be the
big
coughing, the
baby
giggling.
steps. I let you do the intro on interrupted.
You are getting better at that, which is strange.